Hello guys, this is Link Zealous here, and today we're fixing brilliant. What? Hold on, sorry for that. Sorry, but as you all know, in all of my other beryllium videos, it's actually pronounced beryllium and not beryllium. So now, without the way, let's get into it. Nuclear properties. Beryllium has several isotopes, each with a unique number of neutrons. Some isotopes are radioactive, which means the nucleus changes all by itself, with no outside help. Most of the time, this change transforms the nucleus into another element. This is called radioactive decay because given enough time, all the radioactive isotope will be gone. A measure of the speed of decay is the half-life, which tells how long it takes for half of the isotope to change. All of beryllium's isotopes are radioactive except beryllium-9, which is 5 neutrons. Beryllium-10 with 6 neutrons has a half-life of about 1.5 million years and decays into boron-10, which is stable. Beryllium-7 has a 53-day half-life and decays into lithium-7. One beryllium atom combines with 2 chlorine atoms using strong covalent bonds. The covalent bond between 2 atom pairs 1 valence electron from each atom. The attraction of each nucleus on the electron pairs locks the atoms tightly in place. While beryllium-8 with 4 neutrons breaks into 2 helium atoms, almost an instant is created. All beryllium all beryllium isotopes, including beryllium-9, are created when cosmic rays, particles, and atoms ejected from exploding stars scatter heavier elements such as oxygen and nitrogen. And this process, called spallation, occurs in the depths of interstellar space, as well as closer to home in the atmosphere. Water and rocks, all boron, and most lithium were also created this way. The other elements were created when the universe began. Hydrogen, H, plus helium, more in stars, the rest. Beryllium is a strong neutron reflector and is able to slow down fast neutrons. These properties are used in nuclear fission applications such as power generation and weapons. Okay, this is not going to be what I recommend for kids. Radioactive decay usually turns one element to another. Radioactive beryllium-10 decays into stable, non-radioactive boron-10. Place of gotta find it. There it is. A beryllium 10 decays into stable, non-radioactive. The nucleus of beryllium 10 has 4 protons and 6 neutrons. When decay occurs, one of the 6 neutrons splits into a proton and an electron. The electron is ejected from the nucleus, leaving behind the 5 protons and 5 neutrons of boron-10. Chapter 4. Where can beryllium be found? Although beryllium is rare, it's an important part of more than 100 minerals. It is found in rocks, soil, water, and food, and the air. Much of Earth's beryllium has been here since the planet formed 4.5 billion years ago. Locked in common rock forming minerals and not in beryllium rich beryllium-rich minerals, concentrations of beryllium occur where hot water dissolves rocks, such as volcanic areas, and where ten okay, what? Tectonic plates collide. In addition, beryllium is created in the upper atmosphere and in rocks at or near the surface by cosmic rays, scattering oxygen and nitrogen. Mining and processing beryllium. The minerals and beryl are only commercially important sources of beryllium. At present, the benthorite being mined is concentrated in western Utah, while the beryl is from South America, China, and Kazakhstan. Gemstone beryl, which includes emerald and aquamarine, mostly comes from Brazil. Large deposits of another beryllium mineral chrysoberyl has been found in a remote part of Alaska, but they're not being mined. Beryl contains about 4% beryllium by weight, and benthorite has less than 1%. While benthorite is lower in content than beryl, it can be mined from shallow pits and is more easily processed. Also, suitable beryl crystals must be laboratoristically sorted by hand, although the details differ depending on the ore. Both types of source rocks are crushed, bleached to sulfuric acid, and heat treated to dissolve the beryllium. Further processing produces beryllium hydroxide, BeOH2. It can be refined into purified metal alloys and oxides. Refining the beryllium hydroxide to extract the metal involves a kind of chemical bucket rigid that is common to the chemical industry. The beryllium is passed from one compound to another until it can be beryllium ores are sometimes associated with the intensity purple fluorine mineral fluorite. Go check out my fluorite or fluorine videos. I forgot what his name was. Shown in this mineralized nodule. The minerals in the nodule's interior are purple fluorite and white opal. Go check out my amazing opal video and quartz. Not getting video. The outer zone is fluorite and opal. The beryllium is concentrated by the fluorite. The nodule starts out as a limestone-like rock and is altered by hot, fluorine-rich volcanic water. Over time, fluorine and silicon replace the minerals in the original rock. By the way, if a Blade Alien did use silicon, go check it out. I really do recommend you go to the channel and subscribe. And so it can be separated with a small amount of effort. This procedure takes only a few steps for some elements, but beryllium isn't one of them. In a 7-step process that includes a lot of heat and compounds of fluorine, magnesium, calcium, and lead, and a fairly pure metal comes out the other end. This last step isn't the end of the road, though. Beryllium can't be stretched or extruded, squeezed very easily. Instead, is hammered and chipped into fine powder that can be passed into shapes and baked near the melting temperature to bind the particles together. In addition to processing ore to get new beryllium, some demand is met through recycling and reuse. Most of this is scrap left over after making parts from beryllium. Reclaimed metals such as connectors or computer boards supply the rest, although more than 90% of this is not retrieved. At times, commercial U.S. demands have been met through purchases from the government stockpiles and through imports of lower grade material from Kazakhstan for alloys. And that is for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And again, yeah, that's right. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Yeah. See ya.